I have got some really super beautiful Amazon fall decor ideas, and the first one I'm going to show you is a fall centerpiece. So the first fall decor idea I want to show you is I want to make a centerpiece for my dining room table, and I thought instead of just one big vase like I normally do, I found these 3 vases in different sizes. So the flowers I chose, I'm a big hydrangea. Oh, I love hydrangeas. This one's just a little bit green and a little bit blue. And then I got some sunflowers, and I got a little bit of cotton and a little bit of wheat. So I'm going to begin by putting the largest flower in first, which is the hydrangea. Now, this hydrangea, when I put it in the tall jar, it goes in too low. So here's a trick I do. I get some paper towel and I stuff it inside the jar. And that way, when I go to put the hydrangea in, it'll be tall enough. Test it and see. There we go, stands up. So now I'm going to add the sunflowers. Normally when I do any type of arrangement, I like to do the flowers. I like a big one, a medium one, and a small one. So my sunflowers are the medium one, and sometimes I take leaves off of the flowers just because they fill the jar too much, or sometimes leaves don't look as real. If you watched my last video on the fall mantle, you know how I love cotton and why. So I'm just going to add just a little bit, maybe just even one stem. It's a little tall, so let me trim it a little bit. And the thing I love about these 3 jars is that after fall, I can take it out and maybe I can do something for Christmas, or maybe in the spring, I'll do a very pretty light and bright floral for my dining table. Now I want to add a little bit of wheat, and it was really cool. It came in this cylinder, which helped to preserve it. I'm going to trim a little bit off. Okay. And I got a lot of this, so I'm actually going to use it in other spots of my house too. So you just want to kind of tuck it in all around. Super easy. This is not a hard floral. We're just adding a little bit of fall. The last thing I want to do is I want to tie a bow around the bottleneck of each bottle, and I got this ribbon off of Amazon. I got a ton of it. I'll put a link in the description. I'll probably repurpose this during Christmas time, but we want to take it and tie it around the bottle, and there is a trick to tying a bow straight. And I actually had made a video a while back with my sweet little granddaughter, because a lot of times I see little girls' dresses with the bow crooked. So here's the trick on how to do it. You bring your ribbon around. The trick is to make a square knot. So what I mean is you want to tie right over left, and then make your bow, and you're going to do left over right. And then you're going to straighten it. And that is how you get a straight bow, whether it's on a dress or on the neck of a bottle. I've got all the bows on each little bottle, and I thought this would make a super cool base for my centerpiece. And this was a mirror that I found at Hobby Lobby. I got it half off. I think it was like 20 bucks. So I'm gonna put that in the middle, and then I'm gonna set my table with some pretty fall plates. So give me 1 second and I'm gonna set that up. I got this table runner off of Amazon. I love the simplicity of the gray and white stripe. I chose a simple white charger, a white plate, and then these beautiful fall plates that we actually carry at JD's All About Home, not online, I'm sorry, but we do have them in the store. This is a bench that sits in my living room, and I wanted to show you how you could decorate a bench for the fall, whether you've got one in your house or on the porch. The first thing I added was this beautiful textured throw. I absolutely love the tassels. Next, I've got a pillow. It looks like a hand-painted watercolor pillow. I absolutely love it. The second pillow, it actually comes with two, but I only used one, and this one is a very beige plaid, very soft, goes well with everything. Now both of these pillows you're going to need forms, but I will add the links to the forms in the description of the video. So to decorate my urns, I love to use a grapevine wreath that just kind of sets the space between the flower and the urn. And I actually use fake mums that we sell in our store because I forget to water the mums on the porch, so the fake ones will stay beautiful. I love the look of layered front door mats, and this black and white checked mat was perfect. On top, I just placed a sweet fall mat that's a little bit smaller and lets the black and white checks show through. For the pillows, I chose just a very subtle orange, again, kind of going with the muted theme for fall this year. They look absolutely beautiful on the black rockers. This is a wreath that I made last year. I actually have a video about how I made it. I'll link to that. But I just love the gray and white plaid ribbon. Again, it's a wired ribbon, so it's gonna last year after year. Christmas is right around the corner, and we are gearing up for some Christmas videos. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at Jennifer Decorates, and you can come visit our store at JD's All About Home. You guys stay safe and stay well, and I'll see you in the next video.